Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is on a significant visit to France, which is going on in 3 phases. While in the first phase, the Indian Prime Minister arrived in France and met the French counterpart, French President Emmanuel Macron, and discussed all the elements of the India-France bilateral relationship. The Prime Minister then flew to Slovakia and met the Slovak Prime Minister on Monday. Now, after concluding his visit to Slovakia, Prime Minister Modi is set to return to France and later on head to Avion-le-Bain, where he is scheduled to participate in the G7 meetings. Modi's visit to France is a symbol of the growing significance of India-France relationship, especially in the defense and innovation sector. Now, among the major outcomes of the meeting between Prime Minister Modi and President Emmanuel Macron include the launch of the India-France Innovation Roadmap 2030, the decision by the two countries to form a joint working committee on AI governance, and the signing of an MOU between the two sides for the establishment of a National Center for Excellence in Skilling at the NSTI Kanpur. Significantly, both sides also had discussions on their defense ties, which have been growing stronger more than ever. And Indian Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri admitted that there were discussions on the Rafale jet too. Now, when asked if India had discussed the increase of ensuring that more Make in India elements are part of the discussions between the two countries on the Rafale jet, Misri said that while discussions had happened on the Rafale jet, the Indian Prime Minister had underlined the significance of ensuring more local content and local manufacturing. Now, significantly, Misri also informed the press that there were also discussions on the civil nuclear partnership as well. And the Prime Minister also shared with his French counterpart the new developments in India after the enactment of the Shanti Bill. And Misri underlined that not only private sector investment is now possible under the new bill, but also foreign direct investment has also been made possible after the enactment of this bill. Now, after concluding his meeting with the French President Emmanuel Macron, Prime Minister Modi flew to Slovakia and embarked on the first visit by any Indian Prime Minister since 1993, the year Slovakia got its independence. Now, during this meeting, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Slovak counterpart decided to enhance the partnership between India and Slovakia to a comprehensive partnership. And during the meeting, Slovakia underlined its support to India's membership of the UNSC. Both countries also underlined the importance of reforms in the UNSC and its permanent and non-permanent membership. Significantly, the joint statement issued by the two countries after the meeting states that both sides condemn terrorism in all its forms and manifestation, including the dastardly terror attack on tourists in India's Pahalgam on 22nd April 2025. Furthermore, Slovakia also underlined its constructive approach to India's membership of the Nuclear Supplier Group. Significantly, the two sides have also formed a joint working group on counter-terrorism. Now, from here, the Prime Minister is set to return to France and later on participate in the G7 meetings in France's Avion-le-Bain. Now, this is also likely to include a possible meeting with the US President Donald Trump, which is going to be closely watched by geopolitical commentators across the globe. We'll keep bringing more such updates on India-France bilateral ties and the importance of Prime Minister's presence at G7. This is me, Shikha Salaria, reporting from New Delhi for India Abroad.